Damn. Domed him. I domed that kid. One left. CT. Orange is AFK, I guess.
Whoa.
Blue, are you next to a waterfall?
Don't use your fucking mic.
Yeah, Blue, it sounds like you're near a waterfall. He's long, be careful.
Terrorists win. Blending.
Where are we going?
We have spawn. I don't know. Where do you want to go?
Hey, long.
Okay, let's do it.
Move it, move it.
We need to push in, like as a group, and they're flanking us. Turn around.
Oh, my aim. Let me create some green dye. Come on, blue, orange.
Hey everybody, this is Lucas. I'm the product evangelist for the game show. And in this video,
Two crossed, one mid.
output of the streaming and recording settings and the way that you can customize them.
One, watch lower, watch lower.
So in order to access those settings, you go to the output menu and choose output settings. That will open up.
Okay, keep going side.
Choose your destination, YouTube or Twitch.
My brothers. Terrorists win.
Don't know what the hell that dude is doing.
Twitch, and then allow you to do some top level customizations.
I'll tell you who crosses again. I think you should go along.
Preset up encoding settings.
Okay.
We start with the 720p x264 3500 kbps.
Because now they know we're switching it up.
Let's go, let's go.
But you can also add a stream.
Somebody grab bomb. Bring it long. Somebody grab bomb. Thank you.
Two crossed.
This is where you set up your recording settings just a little bit lower.
Oh man, he's lit 98 outside of long. Please get him. Please get him. Lit 98.
Record exactly the same. But often.
What? Okay, that was weird as fuck. There's no way he did that.
Because when you stream out, maybe the people watching
Behind you guys.
your internet connection is
Watch
not
behind you.
quite at the level that you want.
Nice. Another one mid. Another one mid.
But you can record at that, and then
Two mid, two mid, two mid, two mid.
here you can
Sit.
set
Tom.
those
Sit there.
settings to be much higher than your streaming set. Often in on what your YouTube side of things, but encoding settings in general, we start with the 720p x264 3500 kbps Twitch setting, and it's more or less the same on the YouTube side of things. But you can also add a stream delay here if you're doing something sensitive. You don't want anybody watching your stream and jumping in on what you're doing. You can add a
They shall regret this day.
What rank is this? They flashed.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
delay there. This is where you set up your recording settings just a little bit lower. If you want them to be the same as the stream, just set this box. It'll record exactly the same as your stream. But often people will choose to have a higher recording setting because when you stream out, maybe the people watching your stream or maybe even your internet connection is not quite at the level that you want for 1080p 60 frames per second HD. But you can record at that and then upload later as a VOD content. So here you can change the encoding settings to be much higher than your streaming settings and then do simultaneous streaming and recording at 2 different settings. Now if you want to get very in-depth, if you click this more button here, either on
Where do you guys want to go?
Cat.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Please don't use your microphone.
I could use my mic.
Okay, it was super high pitched.
Yeah, because
Zombie.
Got one to cat.
I am
Plant bomb.
planting the bomb.
Big one up.
None cat. Probably going long.
There should be an in there.
Get ready. It is going to explode.
Terrorists win. Ooh, my aim.
got one long.
the recording or streaming settings, it will open up a brand new window, the encoder presets window. X2PC, a GPU encoder in order to get the same kind of quality.
I'm throwing smoke.
Slight clear. Push up, push up. Nice.
I am planting the bomb.
Going cat. Nice, Stuart.
Nice.
Let's go B.
So that we may be free. Flashback.
Site clear. Nice, good shot. Come plant. Orange, move to site. One more. Nice. Clear. You wanna go cat again?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Shoot down cross, so tip to the one watching mid. Nice. See.
Whatever.
Damn.
Maybe we should go B.
Okay, let's do it.
I don't know.
We've lost the bomb.
Got it. Go. Nice bomb.
Yellow, push in with him. What are you doing?
Come on, push the site. Let's go. Where's bomb? Orange.
1 tons.
Oh, he's lit 45 out. Window.
One's out. One's behind mid doors. He's B. Run to B. Run to B.
Let's go long doors.
That's B.
Throwing a flashback. I'm throwing a flashback.
Oh my god. Good shot.
I just got back into this game. literally just fucking stood there and waited for a bullet.
Let's go long. That works better. Just make sure to get the pick on the dude popping there.
Let's go, my brothers.
Careful, there's gonna be a dude hopping. Oh my god, out of everybody he gets me. And you. He disconnected.
Watch out, sniper! Flashback.
Oh my god, my game.
Alright, what's up everybody? It's those programs without now. 5 of the top. Let's get started. Okay, number 5.
I got B-side.
Handycam is a program that records gameplay very obviously. Now, the reason why this is at number 5 compared to the other, I guess.
This is our day. On this position. On your deck. Two guys left.
Take.
Good work, Orange. Okay, just stay bomb, just stay bomb. He's help. He's on cat.
Programs on this list is it doesn't have, I guess you could say, the amount of features and the amount of things built into the other programs as Bandicam does. While Bandicam does work and it is reliable in some facets, it's a very starter program. There's not a whole lot of other good programs because a lot of
Go side.
Let's go, let's go.
programs outside of this list suck giant donkey balls, but this is a good starter. Let's go to number 4. Number 4 is Action Recorder. Now, Action Recorder is relatively new to the program landscape, but it is way better in Bandicam in the facet that there's a whole
Nothing will escape.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode of Everything You Need to Know. Your host for today's episode is the man, the myth, the breeze.
We're wasting
Thank
time.
you.
Let's
What's
go.
up? looking at the top 5 programs you can use to record your games and be the best fucking YouTuber out there. Let's get started. Okay, yo, turn that over compressed shit. Holy shit, it's hurting the ears. So this is how it's gonna be, guys. First of all, I do know how each one of these programs work. I know the pros, the cons, and here is how we will do these rankings and reviews. I will use a game called Assassin's Creed Syndicate to record the gameplay and measure the frames per second I get during the recording. I will also let you guys know what my usual frames per second is when I'm not recording, so you can compare, right? All these programs will be run on the same computer, and you will be able to see the specs in the description below, so go ahead, check. Now, first, I will point out the main features of these programs, what they offer, pros, and then I will say cons, and why you should use each one of these programs. Why is the certain one better than the other, right? You will also be able to see the video quality and decide for yourself, because that's the most important thing. and also, I will use the highest quality possible. I will try to use the same setting if it's possible, 60 frames per second, 720p. All that jazz. Now, at the end of the video, I will also give my personal review and how I rank each one of these programs. There is, though, one criteria I would like you guys to be on the lookout for, and that is multi-channel recording, or record microphone audio into separate audio track. What that basically means is the program lets you record gameplay sound in one track, and you can record your voice in another track that you can then edit in editing software separately, turn one up or turn one down, or you can remove one if you don't want it. Or basically, you got options, right? As I was making my videos, I found out this is the most important feature so far, at least for me.
Now, without further ado, let's jump in these programs. Literally. First program is Bandicam.
Bandicam is a versatile program. I'm sure many of you heard about it before. It offers desktop recording option. You can also record full screen or certain region, game capture, and you can record your devices such as webcam, for example. It has multi-channel recording feature. It also lets you choose many video codecs, but only 2 audio codecs, and also 2 video formats, which are AVI and MP4. You can record up to 120 frames per second. It also lets you record up to 4K resolution. You can add your cam overlay. You can show mouse clicks, for example. It has frames per second counter, and it also has a bunch of presets that it comes with that you can choose and make the program fit your purpose. As you can see, really good program. Only con about it is that for me personally, it was sorta inconsistent and somewhat hard to set up to get a good quality. Because it has so many codecs, I can't really choose the correct one. Sometimes my recording would look awesome, sometimes it would be all washed up, and I couldn't really find a preset that worked for me. If you can set it up to fit your needs, I'm sure it's 100% good program for you. Number 2.
Mirrorless action.
Just like Bandicam, this program has many features. Full screen or region capture, gameplay capture, multi-channel recording. One thing it has is live streaming option. Yes, you can live stream with this program, but I can't really imagine why would you do that, because to live stream, most people nowadays use OBS because it's free and it's a great program for streaming. Action was made for recording more than it is for streaming, but the option is there. It also has benchmarking feature. It has AVI and MP4 formats for video. There is no option to select a codec, as it does the work for you using these default codecs that it comes with. One codec is FICV, which is the codec created by the same company, Mirrorless. Codec is not edit friendly, but it's not impossible to import it directly into editing program, of course. But sometimes you might need to use built-in converter that Action comes with to convert your videos to more friendly codec for editing. I don't know if you guys saw my previous videos, but sometimes I would have these weird glitches, twitchers, or some weird shit happening in the video. Well, that's basically because of this program. I was too lazy to convert. Recording is possible up to 4K resolution. As I said, this program is super simple to use. Only problem I had with it is this annoying converting process. It can be so long. Sometimes it depends on the size of the video, so size does actually matter. And if you giggled, you're perp. If you would like to find out in detail more about the features, you can see it on their website.
Number 3. Fraps.
Old but good, but sorta old. I can't really go easy on this program. It's so simple. It's easy to use, yet that's his double-edged sword. Now let me explain. If you ever wanted to record your game, chances are you heard about this program. Fraps is a well-known program in the recording industry, whatever. First thing is, last update was back in 2013. But still, this program is, or was, ahead of every other. It can record up to crazy, and I quote from their website, up to 7,680 by 4,800, and up to 120 frames per second. That's huge. Even Trump would agree. Cons about it is the file sizes are huge. If I had Trump behind my back, dude, what the fuck. Also, it has no desktop recording feature, but you can record your desktop if you have Aero enabled. Aero, whatever it's called. Files are simple and require no conversion, so you can put them in your editing process right away, easy. It has multi-channel recording, however, you cannot record your audios into separate tracks, so that's really a big con for me. The reason this program is good is because, again, it's simple. simple. It causes very low frame drops, lags almost never, and it's very small program. It's so simple that you can just basically install it, run it, and hit record button. You don't have to set up anything. If you are someone who wants to go jump in action right now, this is the good program for you. The X-Story. Another multi-featured software. The X-Story is, in my opinion, for more advanced users, and you will find out why I think so. It's super customizable, audio and video-wise. You can choose many video and audio codecs to use, most popular being the X-Story video codec and Logarit lossless codec. You can record AVI or RAWCAP formats. RAWCAP, I have no clue what that is. I never used it, to be honest. It has FPS counter as well, but it can be somewhat confusing if you're using it for the first time, since it shows many numbers and you need to know which one is which. One thing I love about it is the audio settings. This program can record not 1 or 2 but up to 8 audio tracks, which means you can have your voice in one track, you can your voice of your friends in another, you can have game sounds in third track. It's up to you. You can also change codec for each track. Shit's crazy, I tell you. One interesting feature it has is the benchmark feature. You can see how fast your hard drive is actually. That alone can tell you how much you can up the quality settings and such. Cons is it might seem overwhelming to average Joe. It's somewhat difficult to set up, so YouTube tutorials should help. And another con in my opinion is that you are somewhat limited to how high can you go, and I'm talking about quality and frame size. If your hard drive of course is not good enough and fast enough, you might find your video is lagging. Some people experience no lag, some people find it impossible to use. You can find out more about features on their website. The 3D Gear. Last but not least, this program is actually really interesting. When I was looking for programs to use, this one wasn't on anyone's list, but somehow I was able to find it by Google, I guess. This program lets you live stream for starters, and you can add up to 3 media overlays. I did actually use it for that. It was okay, but not for everyday or serious streaming. You have frames per second overlay, screenshots, capture gameplay or desktop up to 1920p, I guess. It also has option to record microphone into separate audio track, which is nice. I don't think I have much to say about it. It's actually a really simple program to set up, yet it has many features. So, what's the con, you may ask? Well, if you install it, you will not be able to run some games. League of Legends, for example, and that is a huge con for me since I'm a League of Legends player. It's really weird that this program doesn't allow League of Legends to run. It always crashes for some reason. As soon as you uninstall it, your game will run fine. It might affect other games as well. Alright, after giving you pros and cons and some of my stories, let's jump to video quality test, which I guess many of you are eager to see. So let's see how much will I get when I start recording with these programs, and do they actually take away frames per second or not. Bastard. Alright, let's test it out. So you can pay attention to the upper left corner and see the frames per second. You can also compare it to the frames per second I had without recording. I showed you guys the pictures at the beginning. Some screenshots with the FPS. So I'd say I'm not lagging, but though even though I have like 55, it's okay. I mean, if I get under 30, then it's a problem. Over here, it's okay. I think I'm losing up like 10 frames. So we'll see. When climbing, I think I'm good. I'm not losing any frames though here, I think. But anyways, you will be able to see it on the screenshots and compare, since I did, I did take the same route. Screenshots with same place. So you can but I don't feel any lagging though, which is really cool. I'm recording at 60 frames per second. Maybe if I go like 30 frames per second, maybe I wouldn't even feel anything though. Let's jump down. Go up here. Let's show you guys a little bit more, so you can see. It's really nice.
Grab your gear and let's go.
I'd rather throw myself to the tracks and run better another
Let's show you. Overwhelming if you, for the first time, if you use it, like there's a bunch of shit and you gotta watch a bunch of tutorials to learn what exactly to use, or maybe not. It depends. If you're smart, I'm stupid. I noticed it has also many settings, super customizable. The 3D Gear, holy shit, the audio quality was crap. Rewind the video and just listen to the audio, listen to my voice. It sucked. Video was brighter, something like Bandicam, I'll show you. And frames per second, it was actually nice. FPS, I didn't drop a lot of frames per second. That's really cool. Now Bandicam, as I said, just like 3D Gear, a brighter video, washed up colors maybe. So that's really fucked up. Maybe I didn't choose the right settings, but you definitely have to. I did try different settings and my video lagged with different settings, so finally I got the right settings and it worked. During the gameplay, during the recording, your video later after you preview it might lag like shit. So So people, I'm gonna leave you with this. Tell me in the comments what you think. Make sure you share this video, like it, subscribe for more videos like this. Next video will
You need a website. Why not do it yourself? With Wix, you can create your own professional website.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And you can choose as high FPS as you want. The right interface, it will pick the audio up, and then when you set this up, what you want to do is press enable noise gate. This is very important because when I first was setting up noise gate, it was all broken and I didn't know what to do, but I didn't select.
What's going on, guys? My name is Cody and I've got another video for you guys today. Today's video, we are going to be talking a little bit about OBS, stream settings, record settings, and basically what you should be looking for and what you can do to improve your quality on Twitch. So I've been getting this question a lot recently because if you guys know the YouTuber Hutch, he's been looking at improving his recording quality. So I hit him up, I helped him out a little bit, and of course everybody's been hitting me up too, wanting to know what exactly we did to make his quality so good. So if you're one of those people, or maybe you just stumbled upon this video, we'll go ahead and break it down for you. I'll tell you a little bit about what you should be streaming in and what you should be recording in. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and open up OBS Studio. If you're not already using Studio, please update. I mean it. I know some of you guys are over there on the old OBS because you don't want to change, you don't want to update. I'm telling you, it's worth it.